What's going on, guys? This is Kib again from Kiboisky Tutorials. Welcome to the second video for a 3-part special 3D tutorial. If you haven't watched the first one, there will be a link in the description below for you to catch up. And it would be a lot more cooler if you'll watch the first part, because topics from that will be integrated into our topic/exercise right now. So if you guys are ready, let's get started. So let's head over to our Maya. So what we have here is our exercise that we did in the first video. What I added is a sphere, a ball without any dynamics or rigid body on it, as well as the table. But the very important part, when you're going to add a table or object into our exercise, into our scene, is to perfectly align the bottom of the table into the ground, and as well as the box on top of the table, so that we can there won't be any rigid body to rigid body collision, because when that happens, Maya is having a difficulty in calculating our animation, which results in being too lag, and our animation will not be as smooth as we want to be. So we don't want to do that. We don't want that to happen. So let me press these, and so bring out our outliner. So the first thing you want to do is to select your emitter, and then shift select the box and press P. So what that does is the emitter will be parented into the box, so that wherever you put your box, the emitter will be in it. The emitter will go with the box, whatever the box will go. So for example, so I'll move my box here, and my emitter will go with it. So that's basically the meaning of parenting. Well, for everybody who doesn't know. Okay, so second, we should select the ball, go to dynamics, soft rigid body, and active rigid body option box, reset settings, then create. The box, also active rigid body, also the table, and for the ground, passive rigid body, because it won't move. So that's why we will put a passive rigid body on it. So the next thing is select the ball, and then fields, we will put a gravity on it. So let's test. So there we go. There's gravity on the ball. So there is a certain technique that you won't be putting a gravity on the object one by one, just like this. This is it's not wrong, but it would be much faster if you select all of our objects, go to Windows, Relationship Editors, and Dynamic Relationships, and this one, just click it. That means this gravity will have a relationship into our object. It will put a gravity on it. So let's see. Okay, we're pretty much halfway. We're halfway through our exercise. Okay. Select the ball, channel box, and then just check your axis. So X, let's say -20. Alright. So that is our exercise. Isn't that great? So our particles are going through our ground. I wonder what's wrong. But let's go over to our dynamics and mesh passive collider. Let's see if that one works. Alright, there you go. So that's basically the main idea of rigid bodies, but for us to achieve the realistic realistic animation, we must tweak the settings a bit. As you can see, the particles stopped. The emitter stopped emitting particles. Alright, that's good. That's good. So select the ball. Go to mass. So our ball mass is the weight of the ball, and bounciness. Let's set it to 7. So let's see what's going to happen. Ooh, that's too heavy. That's too heavy. And then for the table, let's set it to 3. And for the box, let's set it to 3 also. Let's see what's going to happen. This actually looks great with the particles spilling to the ground. That's already in my eyes, just in my eyes, it already looks great. I want the ball to hit the body of the table, so I will decrease its velocity, or let me just adjust the box and the table. Alright. So I mean, that's basically the idea for exercise today. But if you want to play around with the settings, you can go ahead. You can play it around, achieve the realistic look, achieve the proper or your desired bounciness of the box. You can play around with the mass or bounciness or the damping. The damping basically means it's just the opposing force against the rigid body's movement. So it's just like the rolling friction. If you want your box to roll more, so you should decrease the value. So that's basically it. So but for demo purposes in this exercise, this looks good to me, and let's decrease the mass of this table so that the box will let's set it to 0.8. There you go. Alright. Or the ball, let's change the mass of the ball. Alright, there we go. So that's it. We're done. We're done with the second part, and if you enjoyed or learned something, leave something on the comment box below, or if you're very kind enough to like and subscribe, I would absolutely appreciate it. So thanks for watching. See you in the third and final video. Peace.